Hey guys, Bruce from Bruce Bell Homes, out in front of our office here enjoying some great weather. Sorry if you hear a little traffic noise in the background, but it was getting cold in the office. I just wanted to do this outside. So I got some updates for you. What's going on with traffic, right? All this new construction in Forsyth County, what's going on? We know that it takes an hour to get from Atlanta to Atlanta, so we don't want it to be an hour to get from Forsyth to Forsyth. So stay tuned. You're going to want to watch this video. If you're considering moving, if you're considering buying, you're going to want to know what the traffic's like. If you commute, if you got to bring kids to school, you're going to want to stay tuned for this video. So let's get right into it. Now, the big one is the Cloverleaf going on north of exit 17 on Highway 400. Big project there, right? That's a 3-year project, just kicked off in November, and they're going to not only put in a huge cloverleaf with exit ramps going to Route 369, Brownsbridge Road there, off of Highway 400, but they're also widening both sides of 369. So the east side will be 2 lanes, divided road with sidewalks on both sides of the road and a median, and that's going to go all the way east to where Highway 9 is, to that intersection. So that'll be a big help. But then on the other side, on the west side, if I have that right, I have it backwards. Actually, the east side would be heading towards the lake. So Brownsbridge Road heading there past the church will also be widened, 2 lanes both sides with a 10-foot sidewalk on the north side and a 5-foot sidewalk on the south side. So that'll really facilitate traffic flow in and out of that area. And that's going to go on that side, it's going to go all the way out to Bridgetown Road. So that'll really help out. Big project that's going to take a minute. But accompanying that project, one that you may not have seen and may not have known about, and let me check my notes here to get this straight, it is called the Coal Mountain Connector. So what that's going to do is it's going to take the cluster schools, the North Forsyth cluster schools, and give a connector that'll bring them around and drop them off from the schools to 369 at Bridgetown Drive. So that's going to really facilitate getting away from the rest of the traffic, particularly with the school buses and the car rider lines and such. So that's real boon, real estate wise. It's really going to help that area develop so much more than it has in the past. It should be a real big thing for the area because there's already a close exit at 17, but this is going to facilitate now putting more commercial retail installations in that area, and also the people that are trying to get out to the further areas east and west off of 400. Now the other big one is Post Road. I've been talking about that with buyers and sellers for a little bit because, hey, I predicted the west side would be a good place to buy in Forsyth County, and it's really done very well, so I got lucky. But for those buyers who bought there in the last 3 years or so, they're real happy seeing the appreciation that they got has kind of exceeded some of the other parts of the county. But the infrastructure is going to be a big deal there. So the Bethel View construction project went great, and it was a huge boon for that community. Places like Mountainside by Lennar, that big development, it just sold out like crazy, and people love being in that area now where it hadn't been all that popular before. Post Road is really the next one on the agenda. So where's that going to go? What's that going to look like? We're looking at, again, 2 lanes, divided road. It'll start all the way down at Highway 9 right on the Forsyth-Fulton line area there. And it'll go up all 6 miles all the way to Highway 20. The whole thing divided 2 lanes in each direction, sidewalks, 5-foot wide sidewalks on both sides of the road with a raised median. So that's going to be great. Really necessary there. Here we've got those schools right on the main road, and we also even have the high school, West Forsyth High School, just kind of right off of Post Road. So this has been necessary for a long time, particularly in the commuter times in the morning and the evening, along with the school bus traffic. It's really been rough. The county has approved these developments like Montebello and the Ashton Woods development up there, and the Century Homes has the Lakehurst development up there on the north side of 20, and they're just sending more traffic on the Post Road, and it's making it worse instead of better. So hopefully they'll get going with this project. Now the bad news on this project is that it's still in the planning stages. So even though it's a legit ongoing gonna happen project, they haven't worked out the details of it yet, so that means they haven't acquired the land. That means that the construction certainly can't start anytime soon. Big bummer, and as far as I'm concerned, But in the interim, it looks like people are going to have to kind of cut across and use Bethelview and Kelly Mill and other routes to get down from the northwest side of town, get to 400, get to Alpharetta for their commuting. Many of the jobs, of course, are south of the more bedroom communities in Forsyth counties. So the other one that we're going to talk about soon, if you tune in next time, we're going to talk more about McFarland, McGinnis Ferry, and Old Atlanta, what's going on in those other congested areas, because there's a lot going on there. Those are a little bit mature communities. In other words, those homes were kind of developed a little bit more 10, 15 years ago, but we're seeing more and more traffic as the county has allowed some more dense construction, 0.17 acre lots, and a lot of townhomes have gone up now in those areas, and that's affecting traffic there quite a bit. So I'm going to fill you in what's going on there, what you can look forward to in the way of traffic relief, and hopefully some economic development that'll help your home value and help your lifestyle, give you more time during your day, just a better quality of life when you're not stressed out in traffic. But anyway, don't get stressed out. Go to brucebow.com, see what your house is worth, cruise around the website, see what communities you might like to live in, and if you'd like us to do a expose, a little tour of your community where you live, just put it in the comments below. We'll get out there and we'll show all the great features of your community and why people want to live there. You can message us anytime. Please give this video a thumbs up. Really appreciate you watching, and tune in next time for more traffic congestion relief from Bruce Bow.